Welcome to Kidside Online, your weekly viewing experience. I'm your host, Timmy, and thank you for joining us today. One of the first things we're taught as kids is to say thank you. It's important to let people know that you're thankful for them. Well, today I'm thankful for changemakers who helped us create a new game. I just hope our players will feel the same way. So, let's meet them now. All right, well, welcome. I like it. We're all wearing the same shirt today, triple twinning, or tripletsing, whatever it's called. Please tell me your name and answer this question. If you could speak a different language, what language would you choose?
Hey guys, my name's Caitlin, and if I could speak a different language, it would be Italian.
Well, my name is Nathan, and I think I would like to speak Dolphin.
Dolphinately.
For sure.
All right, well, you guys ready to play our game today? You want to find out what it is?
Yes.
All right, the game we're playing today is what? Yeah, I said I was going to spit on it every time. That's how I want you to say it. So go ahead and try.
What in the world?
Our game is going to be played like this. We had some of our change makers record themselves saying thank you in other languages. And you guys are going to hear it and have to guess what language they're speaking. Sounds simple, right?
Yeah.
But if someone gets 3 answers correct, then they get to pie the other person in the face. Always making it fun. Are you guys ready to play our game?
Heck yeah.
Ready.
All right, we're going to get set up and come right back. All right, round number 1. We have our first language. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and watch it.
Danke dir. Danke dir.
Danke dir. Danke dir. What language do you guys think that is?
Sounds German to me.
German.
I'm going to say Portuguese.
Portuguese. That's a language? Huh. Portuguese is incorrect. German is correct. My Opa would be proud. That's German for grandpa. All right, round number 2. Let's watch the video.
고맙습니다. 고맙습니다.
고맙습니다. Or however you said. What do you guys think? What language is that?
I'm going to guess Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese. Well, the correct answer is Korean.
Oh.
Korean. I didn't know it either, so good job. All right, let's go to our next one. Round number 3. Are you ready?
Right.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Ooh, terima kasih. I don't know how to speak another language. What do you guys think?
I actually think I know this one. I think it's Indonesian.
Wow, man, you know that. I'm going to say Japanese.
Japanese. The correct answer is Indonesian.
Woo!
Did you go to school for this or something? I haven't known a single one of these. Okay, let's go to our next video. Round number 4. They're a little hidden.
Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc.
Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc. I think that's right. That sounds right. What do you guys think?
Bulgarian?
Bulgarian.
I don't know. I want to say Portuguese again.
Portuguese. Well, that's incorrect. Correct answer is Romanian.
Oh.
Romanian.
Wow.
So we currently have 2-0. 2-0. We're gonna go into our last round. Let's go.
Gracias.
I know that.
Gracias.
Gracias. You guys should know
That's
this.
Spanish.
Yeah.
That's Spanish. I say the last one is the easy one, which makes the girls our winner today.
Go
Well, Kaylin, since you got 3 answers correctly, that means that you get to pie Nathan in the face. Whenever you're ready. It was so mellow. It was Well, Nathan, I love the new look you're going for. Thank you guys for playing. I know that was a challenging game, but let's remember that we should always say thank you. Right now, we're gonna head into our experience.
Danku Schuen. Danku Schuen. Wow, German is our hard language. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm learning how to say thank you in other languages because if I ever travel the globe, I still want to have gratitude. Gratitude is letting others know you see how they've helped you. But saying thank you is really hard as it turns out. For instance, in Armenia, if you were to open the door for me, I'd have to say, Congratulations, if I wanted you to know that I was grateful. Or, if you gave me a stick of gum in Mongolia, I'd have to say thank you by saying, Beyalarla. And then, if we were in Spain and you gave me directions to the biblioteca, I'd have no choice but to say gracias. Gracias. Oh, I actually know that one. 9 times out of 10, it seems like we forget to show gratitude when we should. But as you'll see in today's story, saying thank you doesn't have to be that hard. Even in Romania! Mall to attack. Everybody? Yeah, that seemed right. Devan Shivad.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 17, verses 11 through 19.
Outside the village on the border between Samaria and Galilee lived 10 lepers. We didn't know their name or their stories, but we did know at least one of them was a Samaritan, a group that Jewish people distrusted. Call that man Zach.
Hi there. Sorry, not allowed to shake your hand.
Leprosy was a painful skin disease, and there was no doctors or medicines to treat it. But even worse than the sores were the loneliness. Lepers weren't allowed to be around anyone who were healthy, not even their own families. They had to keep more than a social distance. So if Zach had a wife or kids, probably hadn't seen them in years.
My little boys. All grown up by now, I bet.
The 10 lepers' life seemed hopeless. All they can do was stand back and yell at anybody who passed by.
Stay away! Don't come close.
But we do need food. If you could just leave some under that willow tree by the creek, we'd be grateful.
Then, one day, news reached the lepers of travelers approaching along the border road.
Big crowd. I hear it's that Jesus fella.
The teacher? They say he makes sick people well.
You're a Samaritan. Why would he care about you?
Hey, what have I got to lose?
Zach hobbled toward the road, walking stick in hand. The other lepers straggled after him. They can see a crowd now, traveling along the road.
People won't like us standing so close.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Zach can see faces now. The crowd grouped around the man in the middle. The man had a strong face and kind eyes.
Jesus! Master! Have pity on us!
To the leper's surprise, Jesus stopped right in the middle of the road.
Jesus!
Master Jesus! Over
have
here!
pity on us!
Please have pity on us!
The crowd around Jesus backed away, whispering. Jesus stood firm as Zach and the lepers dared to limp closer.
Jesus!
Master!
Have pity on us!
As the lepers neared, Jesus took a long, clear look. Everyone went silent. Zach could hardly breathe. Then Jesus smiled.
Go. Show yourselves to the priests.
Zach gasped. The only way a leper could approach a priest was if that he confirmed that he had been healed. But as Zach glanced down, his heart sank. His knees and his feet were still shriveled and splotchy. His knees still ached.
Oh.
Jesus moved on, and the crowd followed. The lepers stared at each other.
Well, that happened.
I don't get it.
Well, we should go to the priests, like he told us.
I guess it can't hurt.
Any more than it already does.
Limping, the lepers headed out across the field towards the town. They hesitated as they reached the creek.
We'll have to wade across.
Painfully, the man clambered down the bank. Zach's stick got caught in the twisted root of a willow tree. The stick went flying, and he tumbled to the ground.
Ouch!
Instinctively, he jumped to his feet.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
Just jump up.
Zach glanced down again. This time, his feet and his legs were strong and whole, skin clear and healthy.
Look! My skin! It's clean!
The other man glanced down at their own arms and legs and bodies.
I'm all better! Woohoo!
The lepers laughed and danced till they cried, amazed at what Jesus had done.
Gotta get to the priest!
Race you!
The lepers splashed across the creek, hurtling towards the town. Zach stopped at the water's edge, and the others ran ahead.
I'll get to see my boys again.
But even as Zach imagined the joy that would come, a face flashed in his head.
Jesus. He's healed me. He's the one who's made me whole.
Turning back, Zach hurried toward the road. He ran fast, catching up to Jesus and the crowd as they reached the village.
Jesus? Jesus!
The crowd parted quickly as Zach headed straight for Jesus.
Praise God, I'm well.
Zach threw himself down on the dusty road at Jesus' feet.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Zach lifted his head. Dust mixed with tears of joy. Jesus smiled, but his eyes searched the road behind him.
Weren't all 10 healed? Where are the other 9?
As Zach shook his head, Jesus turned to the crowd.
Didn't anyone else return to give praise to God except this outsider?
Everyone was silent. It was clear that Zach was the only one. Jesus smiled down at him.
Get up and go. Your faith has healed you.
Zach leapt to his feet as he hurried to see the priest. He had delayed his chance to see his family by a short time, but it was worth it to see the man who had given him back his life.
So, there were 10 guys healed by Jesus. All of them were probably really grateful, but only one of them took the time to actually say it out loud. I think sometimes we're kind of like the 9 guys who didn't say anything. It's not that we're not grateful that mom made dinner and washed the dishes. We are grateful. We just assume mom knows that we're grateful. So we forget to say, thank you. And we're definitely grateful when a teacher takes extra time to help us with schoolwork. We just, don't feel comfortable telling her, thank you. And anytime we take a moment to think about all the things God has done for us, our hearts are probably overflowing with gratitude. But we don't actually tell him, thank you. You probably feel grateful all the time. To parents, to teachers, to friends, to God, to the guy who bags your groceries. All you need to do is remind yourself to take 2 seconds to say the words, thank you. That's the one thing to remember today. Say thank you. Or, if you prefer, you could say, arigato, maki, terimaka-si. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Every time I'm feeling down, you pick me up. Sing, oh, oh. And when my heart is feeling emptied out, you fill verse 2. I'm grateful for the way you've been a friend to me. Sing, oh, oh. And even in the deepest, darkest night, you help me see. Sing it out now. Oh, oh. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say,
Say thank you. It's a simple phrase, but it's always nice to hear. So my challenge today is to tell someone thank you, or maybe even write them a note. It might make their day. Girls, you won again today, so great job. Boys team, you're gonna really need some extra points this week. So this week, I want you to tell someone thank you by making them a thank you card. Then take a photo of it and share it with us. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and pull out week 3. My favorite activity this week is shout outs. You can also use the game for the bonus points if you get creative. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you guys next week.